Hi everybody and welcome back to my backyard once again. Today we're gonna check out the new Flywoo FlyBee super small drone. You can already see the box is incredibly small as well. You get an accessory bag, the super little drone which comes wrapped, 90 degrees USB-C cable, and the usual metal light stickers and the paperwork with the flight controller pinout. In the accessory bag you get an extra set of Gemfan 1611 propellers tri-blades, 3 different sizes of battery mounting loops. This is the same system as the Flylens and Flytimes85, 2 extra foam landing pads, extra screws and grommets, Phillips screwdriver and M2 hexagonal key. Let's unwrap the drone and boom, it's so funny to see how little it is. It comes in 2 variants. This is the FlyBee 16 with of course 1.6 inches propellers, is the smallest. And also you have the FlyBee 20, it has a slightly bigger frame for 2-inch propellers. The electronics are gonna be the same between these 2 versions, and actually they are the same as the Flylens and Flytimes 85 and 75. The FlyBee 16 weighs 44 grams, the 20 version weighs 47, so is minimal difference. With the right battery you are sub 100 grams. The frame looks to be very resistant, it's 2mm carbon, and at this scale it's gonna be very hard to break it. I have the 04 Lite version, but it also comes in Walk Snail HD0 or also 03 Lite, which is the naked 03 system. I have yet to see a drone with the 04 Lite that doesn't have jello, so I have very high hopes for this one because Flywoo is well known for putting very nice soft mounts. So I hope this is enough to stop the jello inside this camera, which is kind of cursed. And very cool, they made their own 14mm mount with poppable ND filters or UV filters. And they also sell optional ND filters that are compatible with this mount. The motors are Robo 1003 14800 kV. You have a 122S F4 flight controller with 12 amps ESCs all in one. It also very nicely has a 9-volt battery limiter circuit to keep the 04 powered on even if the battery sucks a lot. The USB-C port at the top is for the flight controller, and at the bottom you have the one for the DJI 04. At the back you have the antennas, all in one because it's the 04 Lite, and this one is the 2.4 GHz integrated into the flight controller. I am not a huge fan of this battery mounting system because it's a little bit fiddly when you have to switch battery types, because you have to slot it in, turn and lock. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I will suggest you using only one kind of battery. I'm gonna test all 3 of the battery sizes they recommend: 550 2S HV, 750 and 1000 milliamps. So at the end of this video I'm gonna tell you which is my favorite. Let's fly first with the 550 milliamps. Boom! Oh my god! There is just no hope for the 04 Lite. Even this drone with all of the soft mount has jello, it's crazy. There is no escape. The 04 Pro doesn't have jello. Wow. It's truly wobbly. Oh my god. And I didn't expect this drone, this is the first time I arm it, of course. I didn't expect it to be wobbling this much. There is a little bit of wind. I mean, for being this small it doesn't fly bad, it's just the camera is wobbling quite a bit and I was not expecting it at all. Let's put it in angle. Fly here. Okay, so it seems like that without the wind it doesn't, oh my god, it doesn't wobble as much. It's just with the wind outside it doesn't really like it, but of course this is mostly an outdoors drone. Maybe it's the old drone wobbling, because I feel and I hear that it's shaking a little bit. Maybe when I change the battery it's gonna behave better. But I have really not seen a 04 Lite drone that behaves really good so far. All have been this way, this wobbly. And it's such a shame because it's a nice little camera, but when you put it on these small drones, it does this. And I mean, it's considering that there is quite a bit of wind, it's flying good. Now I feel that the drone has a very tight center of rotation, like it rotates super quick and it doesn't feel super stable. I already put the expo, but I am not feeling completely at home. You can see I feel the drone it's escaping my command somehow. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't feel very stable. The bigger drones with more spaced out propellers feel more stable. Yeah, the stable is the right word. This one you need to constantly input and adjust. So 2 minutes, 3 minutes of fly. Oh my God. You see this wobble, maybe it goes away when you stabilize with gyroflow. But flying and seeing it, So many people ask, how is it with the more cropped field of view this camera has? And really it's not a big problem for me if it didn't have this wobble. When it has it, it's really distracting. So on one hand you have a drone that seems to be flying better than its size class because it's at 1.6 inches and it's freestyling outdoors with wind. But on the other side I don't feel it's particularly stable and it's wobbling like crazy. It's already time to land. I mean 4 minutes on a 550 is not too bad. But I don't feel like time to fly with the 750. Hopefully the extra weight will keep the drone a little bit more stable. Okay, it's recording. I am flying because this 04 Lite overheats very quick. And as I was saying, with this battery it seems like it's a little bit more stable. So already I would not suggest going with the 550 if it has to be wobbly. The chicken have, no, they are in the bushes because of course they learn this trick to not get chased and they always apply it. Look at them. Haha. They have gotten really smart. I had to go open them because they are more close now since there are a lot of foxes running around and I don't trust the chicken being free like this. I don't want anything bad happening to them. So yeah, I have to purposely open the chicken to chase them. Yeah, you know what? The drone feels better with this battery. It's maybe tamer. It was too light before. It also feels slightly more stable, still has power. Yeah, 750 probably is the way to go. Maybe 1000, I'm gonna try later, but I doubt it's gonna have the same agility. It's a much bigger battery, but who knows, maybe it works. It's a little bit windy now, which is a good test for such a tiny drone. And it rips. Okay, now with this battery I feel like I'm having fun and it's a fine drone. Like, don't try with the 550 if it has to wobble like that. It's really distracting and the drone is too light maybe. Maybe it has been tuned for the 750 anyways. Yeah. Now I can see this drone, you bring it to a park and you have a ton of fun ripping around. Still is not the most precise drone ever. Like, I don't feel as if it was a 3-inch by any means. Even the 2.5, no, actually, the 2-inch Fly times 85 flies much better than this. But if you want a very light ripper, this is it. Still, I would advise, if you have the money, go for the fly times if you're looking for a drone like this, because you have a much better camera, flies better, and you have more range. And I forgot the first thing I wanted to say. Yeah, you can record better videos with that, so it's a much better machine. Maybe it's a little bit more fragile, you have more money on the line, but for $100 I would probably 100 or 200, because yeah, maybe it's a little bit more expensive. You have bigger field of view, you don't have jello. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. You don't have this wobble, which now is it's not super present. It's gonna go away in the stabilization, now I know that. And okay, 4 minutes plus the 30 seconds, we are at 4 minutes and 40. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun with it. I'm curious if this is the ultimate battery, or if the 1000 is gonna be better. Let's land. And finally, let's fly with the 1000 milliamps. How is it now? Yeah, maybe still slightly wobbly. This 04 is cursed. And the drone feels heavier than before, so probably already still has power, but oh my god I am dodging things more than being in control. I don't know if it's the wind. This battery, yeah, it doesn't feel better than the 750, so we have our answer. If you get this drone, the 16, probably the 750 is the best battery for it. If you get the 20, maybe you can go with the 1000 milliamps. Just like the Fly times 85, I felt that the 1000 was slightly better, because the power with the 750 was kind of the same, but you had more battery life. Here the drone is small enough that the 1000 is maybe a little bit too heavy. And yeah, the drone is it's hard to control. I don't know how to describe it, but trust me, I feel like the drone is constantly escaping me, and I am keeping it at bay. I don't know, it's very weird, the feeling. And you saw I was less precise, I crashed more. Probably, if you fly slow, this is a good battery. You can fly for much longer. I am sad that the sky is always overcast in latest videos, but it's been very hard flying lately. It's always raining, it's always very bad weather. We were supposed to be in summer, but it's kind of chilly outside. I don't know why, but the worst thing is it's rainy. And really I am struggling making videos. I have a lot of videos to make, but yeah, it's always pretty rainy. Man, the chicken are I freed them, but I don't know where they are. And also today it's quite windy, but you know, of course we have to account that this is not the best drone for flying in the wind, but it's also a good test. So if you live in windy condition, you know what happens if you try flying these drones. At least the camera is not wobbling as much as before. The 750 was the best battery, this is the second best. Don't fly with the 550 at all. It's a fun little drone. I would like to test the 20 as well, but maybe I would suggest you directly to go with the 20, because it will be still quite small, but you'll be ripping a little bit better than with this one. Probably 1.6 inches is best indoors on tiny whoops. For outdoors drones, having slightly bigger propellers helps with the stability, the power to weight ratio. You can fly bigger batteries like the 1000 better. It wobbles less probably as well. I don't know, I have not tried it, but I have tried the Fly times 85, which is a 2-inch, and yeah, it's a much more refined drone flight-wise. This is fun, it's super small, but if you are a beginner, probably the FlyBee 20 is gonna be better. Dog doesn't care, that's the beauty about these small drones. But for 4 grams, yeah, it's just 4 grams more than this one. Even 3, because this is 44 grams, the other one is 47. Yeah, it's 3 grams. Well, 3 grams for quite bigger propellers. I don't know, today it seems I'm skiing with this drone. I don't know how to describe the feeling. It doesn't feel locked on rails like the usual toothpicks I fly. Probably because this battery on top is quite heavy for the size of the drone. 5 minutes 19, it's almost time to land. For sure the 1000 flies much longer. And it's still quite agile even if it feels heavier. Doesn't have a ton of inertia, by the way, so you have to keep pushing during maneuvers. Don't expect the weight to do much. Okay, now I start feeling a little bit of sag. But okay, 6 minutes of flying, not bad at all. Now let's try not crashing. Wow, that maneuver was really dirty, not my fault. Maybe the wind or something, but it moved the drone. Okay, land now. Wow, 7 minutes of mixed acro. And probably this is the best of 4 Lite tiny drone I have seen so far. Not because this is exceptionally good, but because the others are more cursed than this one. I don't know what's up with this camera, but all of the drones I try have some major flaw. Most of them have jello or wobble, like this one on a 550. And also some of them, especially the tiny whoops, I don't know why, they are extremely underpowered. So at least this one is kind of smooth and it kind of flies better than the others. So do I recommend it? I don't know. If you're really looking for a small drone and you don't want to spend a lot, it's a fun drone, you can record a little bit. But all the versions of these drones I have tried with the 04 Pro system have been so much better. Maybe this one makes more sense on 2-inch propellers. I don't have the FlyBee 20, but I have the old Fly times 85 with the 03. They have the same camera mount, so maybe I'm gonna switch the electronics on here and try, so I have some sort of FlyBee 20 to try. And that's all for today. As always, remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know what you think about this drone, and let me know if you found a 4 Lite drone that works very good. If you wanna buy something, check out the links in the description below, because you also get a discount and you help this channel a lot. Thank you so much, stay safe and happy flying. Bye!